13. This is Good Morning America with Robin Roberts and George Stephanopoulos.
Good morning, America. A big morning here. George is in Los Angeles with his exclusive with Jason Collins, a man who has broken barriers. Also this morning, we have brand new developments on the Boston bomber investigation. Fragments of female DNA found on parts of the bomb. But let's get right to George there in Los Angeles. You spoke with a man so many people are talking about this morning. Good morning, George.
Boy, they are, Robin. You know, that announcement from Jason Collins, that surprise yesterday, just shatters stereotypes in the macho world of pro sports. When he went online in Sports Illustrated on Monday morning, you could feel the explosion everywhere. You know, the 12-year NBA veteran told me that this was not the kind of spotlight that he sought, but now that he's made the announcement, he says he has never been happier. The president called him immediately to offer to support. I flew out here, met with him last night. It was an emotional, revealing interview. He's been a Celtic, a Net, a Hawk, a Grizzly, a Timberwolf, and a Wizard. A 7-foot-tall, 255-pound bruiser who spent 12 years in the NBA fighting his way through 90 playoff games, including back-to-back finals with the Nets. Tough, respected, a true team player, but never a household name like Kobe, Shaq, LeBron. Until now. Jason Collins is making history with these simple words. I'm a 34-year-old NBA center, I'm black, and I'm gay. And all the emotions stirred up by his announcement were catching up with Collins when I sat down with him in Los Angeles. You always knew you were gay?
Yeah, it's, I sort of describe it as you know that the sky is blue, but you keep telling yourself that it's red.
So you fought it?
Yes, in the beginning. I think they call it like the 12 steps, you know, you go through anger, denial, and all, you know, it's just, but when you finally get to that point of acceptance, there's nothing more beautiful. And just allowing yourself to, you know, really be happy and be comfortable in your own skin.
So you send this thunderbolt out into the world.
Yeah.
12 hours later, how does it feel?
It's incredible. You just try to live an honest, genuine life, and next thing you know, you have the president calling you. And,
what did he say?
He was incredibly supportive, and he was proud of me, and said that this not only affected my life, but others going forward.
Martina Navratilova said this is going to save some kids' lives.
You know, I look at her as one of my heroes. The dignity and the class that she's lived her life and all that she's achieved in her career. She is my role model. Hopefully, going forward, I can be someone else's role model. What
do you say to the 12-year-old boy who's out there practicing right now, wants to be a pro ball player, and happens to be gay?
It doesn't matter that you're gay, but the key thing is that it's about basketball. It's about working hard. It's about sacrificing for your team. It's all about dedication, and that's what you should focus on.
One of the things you write is that actually loyalty to your teammates is one of the things that held you back for making this announcement.
You don't want to be, you know, that distraction, because for me it's always been about the team. But I think, and I know that in my personal life I'm ready, and I think the country is ready for supporting an openly gay basketball player.
Can you believe it hasn't happened before you?
That's kind of mind-boggling. I never set out to be the first, and it's, you know, you're sort of waiting around for somebody else to, you know, raise their hand, and, you know, I'm ready to raise my hand, but, you know, you still look around like, okay, come on, guys.
Phil Jackson says he's never met a gay player in the NBA. Have you?
Not that I know of. I don't know of any other gay players in the NBA.
Kobe Bryant tweeted that he was proud of you today, too.
That was incredible. All the support has been overwhelming.
As Collins kept his secret, he sent a small signal of unity to the gay community, choosing to wear the number 98 on his jersey to honor Matthew Shepard, the gay teenager from Wyoming who was kidnapped and killed in a brutal hate crime in 1998.
Each time I put on jersey 98 this past season, I was already sort of having that moment with myself, with my family, with my friends who knew the significance of why I picked that number.
Jersey 98 for Matthew Shepard.
Jersey 98 for Matthew Shepard, that's why I wore Jersey 98. So, and also to mess with the refs, because I do have a tendency to foul a lot, but but the primary reason was, you know, every time I put on that jersey, I was already making that statement to myself.
You do foul a lot. You're a hard player.
Yes, you know, I bring that physical toughness, that physical attitude, and you know, it's part of the game.
And as you write, it goes against the gay stereotype.
That that gay stereotype. That you know what? I think that people like me are trying to rewrite. People like me are trying to rewrite that stereotype and trying to let people know that you can't just put people in a box.
As Jason said, it is all about the basketball. He's going to work hard all summer long to get picked up by another NBA team. And Robin, you know, he confessed to me that when he walks out onto that court, he knows the pressure is going to be on, but he has no idea how it's going to feel to be the first openly gay player to actually play in an NBA game.
But the way he has handled himself thus far, just so incredibly impressive. And I know you're going to have more with Jason in our next hour. Thanks very much, George. And I was really struck overnight. Jason Collins sent out a tweet, and it said, "All the support I have received today is truly inspirational. I knew that I was choosing the road less traveled, but I'm not walking it alone." And you think of a young gay athlete waking up this morning and realizing that they too are not alone.
Just like a generation ago, sports so often a reflection of society, but it's been sports figures like Jackie Robinson who've so often led society. Jason Collins taking a first step for so many to come.
He is.
A wonderful thing.
And again, we'll have more with him in our next hour, but we're going to